Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be testing out some of the new ColourPop collection, the Disney Villains collection. I just have a few pieces from it, but I have the most important one, the palette. Let me clarify. I don't have it. This is my mother-in-law's. But she's letting me borrow it for this video. I was going to buy it, I had it in the cart, and I decided I didn't need it. Should be proud of me. I said no to makeup. But I have to test out, let's see here. I have the palette to test out today, and then I have one lipstick and one lip gloss to see how they perform. All right, so I already have my face makeup on, so we go straight into the eyeshadow palette and see what this is all about. The colors on this are very vibrant, very beautiful. Let me show you next to the Disney Princess palette. They are the same size, have the same number of shades in them. It is a much more vibrant and colorful palette than the Princess palette. So here's the inside of the Villains palette. I have no idea what I'm gonna do today, but we're gonna just kind of dive in and see what happens. I think for starters, I'm gonna swatch all the colors on my arm, and then we will put them on the eyes. So I'm gonna go row by row. We're gonna start with this top row. We have No Spots, which is a matte white, a fairly pigmented matte white. A lot of them don't really show up that well on me, but you can actually see that. All right, next up is Mongrels. This is gonna be one of my favorite shades. If you know me, that is a perfect lid shade for me. It's just a beautiful pinky champagne color. The next one is called Diablo. This is a beautiful, kind of a lime green, very metallic, very gorgeous. Next up is Devious, and this is a matte, this is a fairly deep transition shade. It's a medium transition shade, and it has a lot of orange red in it. It's it looks pretty brown in the pan, but it definitely has a lot of orange and red in it. The next one is Tragic, and this will be probably the transition shade that I will use. It's a lighter brown. It's basically a lighter version of this. So that was the top row, and let's go ahead and go on to the next one, get into some color. The first one is called Underworld. This is a beautiful copper metallic. Next one is called Pain and Panic. Now this one's a little more rough in the pan, and it's got some like chunks of glitter. It's not a metallic. I mean, it is a metallic, but it has chunks of glitter in it as well. But that is a gold, almost an orangey gold. Very, very pretty though. Next one is my personal favorite. This is Forest of Thrones, and this is purple. Ooh, it matches my shirt. I may have to use that one. Ooh, it's a little bit flaky right there. It smooths out though, which means it should blend well. Next up, another one that I will love is a beautiful light pink metallic Flotsam. Is that the name of that? Ooh, it looks like it has a slight duochrome to it. It has a little bit of a blue shift. Maybe. Am I imagining that? I feel like it has a slight blue shift, but I love those two together. Let's go on to the other arm. The last shade in this row is the Fates, and this is a blue. Very pretty blue. I'm not really sure how well that one's gonna perform, but that's a pretty blue. Okay, the last row we have Revenge, and this is, it looks like a black with silver glitters. Black with silver glitter in it. The next one is called Sing, and this is another, oh! That one is duochrome for sure. I don't know if it's picking up. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but I see purple, and then when I look down, I see like a copper gold. That is really pretty. All right, 3 more to go. Jetsam is next. This looks like it could be another duochrome, but oh. Look at that. Sorry if you can hear him eating chips. Oh, that is purple with a blue shift. That's pretty. I like. Okay, the next one is one I really want to use. It is a beautiful green. Oh, can I use the green and the purple somehow? Those two, can I use those two? All right, and last up is a matte black, and this is 101. 101. Not the best black I've seen, but maybe it builds and blends well. We'll see. Okay, there are the swatches of the Villains palette. Let's get to putting it on my eyeballs. I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit. All right, I'm gonna start with No Spots, the matte white, and I just want to get a nice white base and set down my concealer that's on my eyelid as well because it's creasing. All right, I'm gonna start with the transition. Again, there's basically really 2 transition shades in this palette, which I don't think is a problem, but some people may think that's not enough to build up a crease. But I'm gonna go in with a lighter one called Tragic. And I'm going to put quite a bit of this into the crease. I'm just gonna go for it, and this could be a disaster, but I'm gonna go with that purple Forest of Thorns. Thorns. Wow, I said that wrong earlier. And I'm gonna start putting a little bit of this in the outer corner. Actually, I think I'm gonna put this all over and then into the crease. I'm pretty impressed with the way that purple blended out. I don't know what I need to do next, but oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I just love that green so much. I feel like this one's gonna go better with that, but I really wanna use this green. Use the blue. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with that light, beautiful champagne color on the inner portion. Oh yeah, that's pretty. These are the ones that I enjoy the most. And it's very, very soft. I love this shade. Okay. I'm gonna take that Tragic shade one more time in the crease and just softly blend out the edges of that pink. And then take No Spots, the white one, put it right at the very tip top of that. Alright, so now I'm gonna go on the lower lash line, and I'm gonna start with the Tragic shade, that transition color. I'm dying to use the green, so I'm gonna put the green on my lower lash line. It may look absolutely horrible, but I don't care because I'm not going anywhere today. I think that looks pretty. And then I'm gonna take that same Mongrels highlight shade and put it right in the inner portion of that. I'm gonna finish up with some liner and some mascara real quick, and then I'll be right back to apply the lipstick and lip gloss and see how those perform. And then we'll talk about the palette a little bit. All right guys, I gotta say, I actually really like the way this turned out. I put a little bit of the green on the lower lash line. It's not super noticeable, but I can see it. It kind of brings out the brown in my eyes. I really like it. I like the way this performed. I think the mattes that I used were really easy to blend, and I kind of used this one as a matte, and it worked in the crease really well. So I'm pretty impressed with that. It would probably be really pretty put all over the lid as well, but I like it as a diffused color in the crease. The blue ended up working on the outer corner. I just blended the light shade into it, and I think it looks pretty good. So that's the palette. I do like it. Again, I didn't buy it because I have so many palettes, and it just wasn't, I don't know, it didn't speak to me that much. But this green is a very beautiful shade, and I think that it looks like a unique green in my opinion, but I'll just borrow it whenever I want that green. Let's go on to the lipstick and the lip gloss though. This is the packaging on the lipstick, absolutely beautiful. This is the shade Hades. So let's see how this goes on. This is a cream finish, or creme, however you want to say it. My lips are a little dry right now, so that's not helping this, but this is not an ideal shade for me. It went on nicely, it has good opacity. It says it's a cream, but it's pretty matte on me. But again, this color is not good for me because if it has any orange in it at all, it just looks orange on my lips. So Not a fan of the color on me. This will look good on Cece, which it's her lipstick, so. All right, so with this lipstick, I would definitely need a gloss because it's dry on me, and this is the one in Sad But True. First thing I've noticed is, do you see that? The brush applicator, first of all, I don't like the brush applicators when they do this. I prefer the doe foot, but this is all frayed and that's not good for applying because it's gonna get everywhere. So that's a little bit annoying, but let's see how the finish. It has a very strong sugar cookie vanilla kind of smell. Okay, this is hard to put on because the bristles are everywhere. The gloss itself is really pretty. I don't like the applicator on the gloss. I do like the gloss itself. It's very pretty, very shiny. It does have a pretty strong smell, like I can still smell it on my lips. So if scent bothers you, then you might not want this, but. So that is the Disney Villain stuff. Again, I only have a few items, but I wanted to test out to see how it compared. This is definitely a good addition to your collection if you don't have a lot, and if you like the ColourPop, or if you just like Disney Villains. I love the name of the palette, Misunderstood. So cute. So again, for Cindy, she loves the villains, so. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see future videos, hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay gorgeous. Bye! Alright guys, so that wraps it up for this video. Okay, hopefully there's a thumbnail in there. No. You little stink butt!